What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here, and we are back with some more LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga! This is Episode 5, Chapter 2, Escape from Echo Base Story! That's right, it is story, so no collectibles found in this video, except for that one gold brick for completing the level, and we will be back shortly as we are getting pretty close to the end of the story. We'll hop into some preparing for free play, of course get all the things needed, and then jump right back into the gameplay to get all those collectibles. Now, hey, we've got these creepy, crawly credits here telling us what's going down, but you guys probably already know. We have to actually escape from Echo Base. We're going to start off with Han and Leia and try to find our way to 3PO, who will then help get us into the final room and get us on out of here. We actually have to recover the Millennium Falcon and actually free a couple of Tauntauns to help us get through the process as well. All right, hey, don't forget to click that subscribe button. If you've already clicked it, make sure you ring that bell. As we found out recently, a lot of you have failed to ring the bell. So if you want those notifications, want to know when we're going live or when we're uploading content, make sure you ring that bell. All right, we've got some AT-ATs attacking the base here, and oh, Han and Leia have that moment, and we are off and running. You can see here we've got control, and I am still on the quest for 1.25 million studs so I can purchase that red brick stud multiplier, and I'm falling way short of that right now. In fact, at this point, we are going to have to do quite the Polly Shore, the grindage. That's right, we're going to have to do a whole bunch of stud farming when we get done with story, as we are going to be way short. We're not even halfway yet, and that's partially my fault, as I didn't grab a lot of the studs in the early steps of the story, as well as I die a lot. So definitely getting your hands on the invincibility red brick is going to become quite handy as well. However, we don't have it right now, so it's not doing us any justice. All right, so we've got this, we built up these bricks in the far left corner of the room here, and it has given us an item that we can shoot not once, not twice, but 3 times as nice, and it blows up and actually melts all of the ice, preventing us from getting that door open. So that was kind of sweet of it. And we got another situation just like that here, where we got a checkerboard path in the back left side of the room, or I guess it's right in the back middle, but you can see it's got the heater on it, and it's going to go ahead and get its melt on. That's right, it melts the door away. Oh, actually, it melts the ice away from the door, gives us access so we can get on through it. Look at this. I'm just making mincemeat out of this level. Truth be told, I got to a point here in a few minutes, and I got stuck. I couldn't figure out what the heck to do. As per usual, after about a 5-minute spell of going, which way do I go? Which way do I go? I finally figured out that it had to have been some sort of a glitch, or I actually pushed something down into the corner, and I thought maybe that was the culprit. I thought maybe if I left and reloaded the level and didn't push that into the corner, maybe I'd have better luck. And as it turns out, I was right on top of what I needed to do. I was just pushing the wrong button. So we'll get to that so you guys don't run into any kind of shenanigans like me. Now, this is tricky here. If you build this up and do a quick jump up top, you can leap all the way up into that extra little ledge there, that little cubby, and it will give you a whole bunch of studs. Now, it looks like there's one up on the right side, too, possibly on the far left, but I'm not sure. What we need to do is push that little turnstile in the room around and actually make it revert, or I guess redivert. Is that redivert? Redirect. There we go. I'll get it one of these days. Redirect that cart all the way down the hallway to the other doorway, which, look at that, it gives us access to 3PO. Now, we are one guy short of being able to get all 4 of those pressure-sensitive switches pressed down. So we're going to go ahead and just assume that that's free play biz and get out of here with 3PO. Now, come back down the hallway, go to the doorway that has the terminal with the little icon with 3PO. Go ahead and get your hack on, and we'll go ahead and make it into the next room where I officially got stuck at my first attempt in this room. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make our way to the checkerboard path. Now, as it turns out, there are 5 of these. I don't know if they're batteries, mini generators, what exactly they are, but we're going to go ahead and push them into the 4 spots located on the floor. That is going to go ahead and activate both sides of the room's fans. That's right, there's these little fans on the ground, and it'll actually help give 3PO a lift. Now, if you look on the back wall there, on the back edge, there is no ramp for a robot to calmly and easily walk up. So we're going to have to basically find a way to get him up there. And don't worry, I got you covered. This is where I ran into a little bit of the flubub earlier, and I could not get through. But turns out there are about 7 or 8 stormtroopers in here. There are a couple of guns which I got a little crazy there, and you can see I found a mini kit off in the corner. I'm not even sure where that is, but it definitely revealed itself, and I'm going to pretend like I didn't see it and wait till free play to come back and snag that up. But more guys show up, so a ratty the baddies as per usual. And look at that, I gave him the old, what you doing? Look at Leia's upset about something. She's slapping everybody that gets in her way. Now, a couple of bricks fell in the back. We're going to build those up and actually see that we need 3PO up here. But how are we going to get him up here? There's this giant ledge. Now, in my first attempt, I actually pressed the last battery here, that one up on the far right side of it. I pushed that all the way up into that corner by the debris, and it was stuck. Now, I honestly feel that when we come back with a Jedi, we can manipulate those bricks in the corner there, and then we should be able to push that last battery into place, and it'll do something fun for us. Probably unlock another mini kit or something. But all right, once you got both fans activated, really, I don't think you need both. I think you just need the left one. Once you get it activated, go ahead and build the bricks in the middle of the room, and maybe you need them both activated to go ahead and get the bricks to build this weird little. I don't know what this is. It's like a little ski-doo, but guess what? It's got some quick tricks. In fact, if you take note, yeah, look, see, I didn't even have to do the other side to get those bricks in the middle. So look, turns out you don't need the right fan, and this is probably going to be related to some free play stuff as well. My guess is maybe that when we manipulate those bricks in the left and we push that battery into place, maybe, just maybe, that a mini kit will pop up on the top side there, and we can use that to float up there and maybe snag it. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so we've got this nice little snowmobile here, right? Notice the back, it's kind of got like a little launcher. Yeah, go ahead and press circle. Or, sorry, circle. What console am I playing on? B. Press B. We'll go ahead and launch 3PO up top. We can go ahead and make our way in the door now, and watch out as that next step is a doozy. We've got these little panels that keep falling off on the ground, and I'm sure it ends badly if you find your way down there. However, there may be some secret stuff. But again, we'll come back in free play and mess with any of that if we need to. So, hey, I'm getting pretty close on the old Jedi requirement here. As you can see, I was over halfway. This is a fun room. However, I'm not a very good slip and slider. As an adult, I found that out the hard way when I tried to, a couple years ago. That was a mess. But beyond that, I don't have very good aim when it comes to the slide. So you'll notice that there is a nice little loop that we're going to make here to get up top and slide down this ledge. We got these switches that need to be flipped. That's right, and I have a hard time getting all of them. In fact, I got 2 on my first run. I'm pretty sure I only get 1 on this one. Now, one might think I was trying to make sure I didn't miss any studs up here, but as it turns out, I do return, come back for more. Now, I also try to get some studs on the next run. There's those blue ones, so it turns out I have to do this 4 times. So smash that like button if you think I'm going to get through here eventually. I will, I promise, I promise. Now, what happens is once we get all of those switches greened up, we're going to actually see that door open in the back. Now, yeah, oh boy, I thought that left one was going to be fine for me to swoop back over and get the right, but apparently I am not fast enough. So I'm going to quit wasting your time. I'm going to slide down one more time, I think. This is, cross your fingers. Woo! All right, door's open. We can go ahead and keep on keeping on now. Look at that. She's jumping for joy. All right, another checkerboard path, meaning we're probably going to have some stuff we got to push around. And again, we've got some switches, but not enough footsies to cover those. So, looks like we're going to have to push one of these batteries on top of at least one of those buttons, if not 2. Now, if you're really tricky, you could probably get them right in the middle of these 2. I think I just go for the 1, though, right? Yeah, just go for the 1. So we got 3 people. Well, one of us is missing a leg and an arm. That's not looking very good, but we'll get him patched up at some point. All right, once the switches have been pressed, the door opens. Again, we have a couple of hallways we can advance through. Looks like we won't be going up that one, at least not right now, because it's kind of a downward slope, or a funny angle, as I like to say. And look at that, we've officially made it into what is the final room. Now, there are a few tasks that need to be dealt with here, and I made a mistake. I got shot and dropped a whole bunch of studs, and I should have gone and grabbed that power-up on the far right side of the room, because that'll give me a 2x stud multiplier, and I might have been able to get all the way to the finish line of the True Jedi requirement. However, I fall short. Spoiler alert, it doesn't happen. All right, so a couple of things are happening here. We've got to destroy that panel there, which will give us access to the Falcon. But before we do that, we need to free up some Tauntauns. And to do that, we're going to need some of those back trays on the ground. And there's a checkerboard path so we can slide it all over the place. But, oh, wait, there they are. We got to flip these switches. So go ahead and pull both those levers down. And look at that. It's going to go ahead and lever us a couple of boxes. All right, dad jokes. My bad. We'll slide this all the way over and lock it into place. The next one's a little bit more of a jaunt as we have to get around some obstacles here. Now, I'm not sure what, I was kind of worried that maybe that was going to be something related to free play, and then I was just getting out of hand here. But nope, that's not, this is all story related. We got to push that into place, and ultimately, I'll tell you what needs to happen. These Tauntauns are only useful to us because when you dismount a vehicle or an animal, it catapults your character through the air, and in this case it's going to give us access to the top of the Falcon. There are some bricks that need to be built up there, and we cannot advance until we get them built. So we got to fix it up. And look at me, this is crazy. Apparently there's ice on the ground here. This checkerboard path is a little bit more slick than usual. However, I get that back tray into place, and look at that, it's locked and loaded. Open says me, and here we go. We can go ahead and hop on Tauntaun. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. Oh, they totally do. I can assure you of that. Right, so we've got these two panels now. We've got two guns as well. We're going to go ahead and build them back up if you have not done that already. Make sure you grab any studs that fall out from that. It looks like I missed a blue. I'm just now seeing it's right in front of me, and unfortunately, no such luck. I will not be able to grab it. However, take both sides out, collect all of the studs as possible, and yeah, look at that. Whoa, snap. He landed right on my head. He straight Mario Brothers me. You see that? All right, so a couple bad guys. I think these guys keep on keeping on. So we're going to build this up, and then we got to, on the top, you can see those bricks right in the middle are bouncing around. There's also a nice blue stud up there waiting for us. And again, it takes me a second. I'm like, all right, double jump. Usually, the female characters have a higher jumping abilities than other, Lego characters, the males and other things, like the Wookiees. But apparently this is too early for that. We eventually leave that. It's not really the case anymore. We have certain characters, even elves and stuff have been known to have the high jumps. But as it turns out, we need that Tauntaun. So, hey, Bra, go get that Tauntaun. We got to turn around and go back and snag it. I'm actually trying to find some secret studs, and it's not working out for me. So we'll make our way back, and of course, hop on either one, and just remember, they are going to be shooting at you like crazy, so be careful. Often, too, when they hit you, they will launch you off of your vehicle, or in this case, the Tauntaun. And so it's definitely recommended you try to take these guys out, and or at least leave it just one. If you leave just one, oh no, I take that back. They do have a respawn regimen. I thought that if you had one out on the floor, that it wouldn't drop the rest of them, but no, that's not the case. So you just got to make a hot attempt. Here we go. Gonna run for it. Oh, to the yeah. And it was a funny angle, but I landed the jump. I totally stuck the landing. And oh, to the yeah. Once both bits are built up on the Falcon, you can see that the entrance popped open. We'll go ahead and run up the ramp, and we are out of here. Uh-oh. Vader's here to investigate, but luckily for us, oh, nope, not luckily for us. Apparently the Falcon is not ready to fly. Oh, smoochy boochies. Oh, I didn't see I didn't see no mistletoe there, Han. But anyways, all right, so there's Luke. He has been left behind. I'm sure we're going to find out what his plans are. Spoiler alert, he's heading to the Dagobah system. But, oh, to the, yeah, level complete. Free play unlock. Oh, we got another character or two. Looks like Han Solo Hoth. Ooh, Leia Hoth as well. What about Chewie Hoth? Nah. And Jedi requirement, we fell a little bit short. Over the halfway hump, though. And, speaking of halfway, we need about 611,000, 613,000, somewhere in there. And that'd be the halfway point to that first red brick. Once we get that stud brick multiplier, it's going to be a whole new, trust me, it'll be easy. Easy peasy. But hey, that's going to wrap it up for LEGO Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Episode 5, Chapter 2, Escape from Echo Base. I think that was the name of it, right? Right? Hey, don't forget to check us out on social media. And of course, if you have not already, click that thumb must see. As for me, that's going to do it for now. As always, until next time, Sloop.